Streetz 103.3, number one station in the streets. Greg Moneyman Jones, cutting up Moneyman Jones on your radio right now. Got some special guests in the building, man. Matter of fact, talk to the people real quick. Tell them who you are. Tell them what's your name.
What's up? This Fast Cash from West Cash Records, coming from Charleston, South Carolina.
We got South Carolina in the building, Charleston to be exact. Fast Cash Records in the building. He here pushing that new single, man, with Boosie and Baby
Dolph. Life's Great.
What made you get that song, push the song that you're pushing right now out of all the music that you have? Even I know Boosie on it, but...
Yeah, you know, like shit, when you've been a child, you always want to do something. And I already work with everybody in Badass ENT, so Boosie been like the only person I ain't worked with, so had to make that happen. And then again, I got my youngin' on it, putting him on it so he can do what he got to do, you know? Now,
I know you got the thing, Fast Cash Records.
West Cash Records. Yeah.
So you got your own label. How many artists do you have under your wing right now that you're currently working on a project?
We got over 20.
Anybody else coming out who's
like a lot
people need to look
like,
for?
You got VT doing anything right now. C Turner. C doing a low time, but shit, we had Stardust and got Baby Dolph, G Beezy. You got a good bit of people to look out for.
Y'all all grew up together. Y'all just all homeboys.
Yeah, all us from the same area. Like you got a zone, 6 a zone. One we got like a zone, and everybody done come together. Ain't no beefing. Everybody working. You know what I'm saying?
So when you got into the music game, what was a couple of things that you told yourself you wanted to get out of it, other than you see the TV stars with the cars and the jewelry? You know what I'm saying? You can buy that just working hard. You know what I'm saying?
I got all that. I ain't lacking not a car, not a piece of jewelry or nothing. Yeah. But shit, the streets in where you got to transfer, man. You got to transfer. That's the transfer over.
When you started making music, what was the first song you did to make you be like, yo, I got to get on it? My homies was like, yo, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Bully coming from the wood dummy. Yeah, I did that song at 15, and I kind of put it together and put a video together when I leave out prison. That's when I've been about 18.
What year was that?
Like 09 or something like that. 010,
okay,
09.
so how long have you been rapping since now?
Probably a strong 10 years, but 5 years taking it serious.
5 years taking it serious. What made you take it serious? Who's in your ear? Who's in your ear telling yo, you gotta take it serious,
I had
bro?
motivation from 200. Can't forget about 200. 200 died. We had a song called "Thumbing Through the Cash Flow." You know what I'm saying? And that been mainly the biggest motivation for West Cash Records alone. And we lose him, and shit, we lose. Good bit of more soldiers. You know what I mean? Good bit of us, like. And the more people go, the more I feel I got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean? You only got one life.
So do you feel being in South Carolina, because, you know, I'm up here in Charlotte, North Carolina, so do you feel being in the Carolinas, we get overlooked because it's a lot of talent? Like you said, you got 20 people on your roster. Yeah. You're not going to have just 20 slouches. You're going to have 20 workers, you know what I'm saying, who's been working over the years. Like,
I mean, kind of like right now, it's just like you gotta branch off, you know. Like everybody's stuck on local fame. You gotta branch off, you know. Yeah. Like I can't too much call it, but I know when you go to the air, it's like a faster style of living. Like we slow in our states. That's how I feel. We just gotta speed it up. You know what I mean? Gotta get on that fast cash.
Yeah, that's a good example. Yeah. Where did fast cash come from, other than, you know, the common knowledge of somebody would just think it's a quick way to get money? What made you
stick to that name?
Yeah, out of all names.
I mean, they used to call me Bully Badass, but that was kind of like a name somebody called me, being slick at the mouth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I kind of stuck with it, just being smart too, and shit. That's who I am, Fast Cash. Shit, you see what you get.
yeah, you see the outcome. Yeah. You see the outcome. Yeah. What artists in the game you see that has came in the game quick? Like, I could do the same thing, you know, because to like, for example, for me, the overnight Fetty Wap, all them one
Kevin
time.
Gates, I see Kevin Gates turn up like overnight. Rich Homie Quan, like a couple of artists who came to Charleston really like they ain't really had no name in the scene. Like that month they come to Charleston getting $5,000 a show. Nah, next month they want 10 and 15. They like, damn, you just for 5 last month, you know. So it kind of crazy. I watched them come up. Yeah, like shit, Young Scooter.
Yeah.
Good butter, it's a good butter them boy out there.
Who all have you worked with, other than Badass ENT? Like, who have you opened up for, did some collabs with, who you working on currently?
Open up what? I done open up for Rich Homie Quan.
Okay.
I said as West Cash and Low Boosie done open up for him. Like shit. It's just a bunch of work. But other than that, I ain't really work with nobody else because I focus on myself right now. Like them just people who I've been growing up and they had me inspired and I just felt I had to work with them because that's just something I had to do,
So your top 5 artists you could say inspired you. Who would you name in your top 5? From 5 to 1.
Low Boosie.
That's your 5 or that's your 1?
That's number 1.
Okay.
Then you got Gucci Mane.
Okay.
Then you got Kevin Gates. Then you got Young Scooter. And then you got Young Dolph. That's 5 right there.
That's your 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good solidified 5, especially as far as coming from the bottom, making it to, like you said, 5,000 to 20,000.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I just seen him. He wasn't that much. He wasn't that Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To what artists get Hollywood. So, a lot of questions I ask a lot of artists is, if you do ever get superstar famous to where I'm saying future Drake status, do you think the Hollywood people would change you, or would you still be the same?
I mean, I really think that's all on your mind frame. Like the way I got my mind frame said, I doing this before that.
Yeah.
So shit. If I can handle it now, I can handle it later. So that wouldn't change me. I remain the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We got my homie Fast Cash in the building, man. We definitely messing with these indie artists, man. All these indie artists from everywhere. North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee. It really doesn't matter because they're all grinding, so they got to get out. They got to get heard. Greg Moneyman Jones definitely speaking with whoever, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like you said, you got a 20-man roster. At your 20-man roster, how many of those 20 do you see branching off and helping another 20? You know what I'm saying? To keep it going.
I can see all of them doing it as long as everybody put their mind to it. Because really, in that 20 ain't like I doing for them. Everybody their own boss. Everybody got their own campaign, doing their own thing, and it's like we branching off. As soon as somebody shakes something, we all back together. You know what I mean? So everybody just putting in separate work. Okay.
Tell me a little bit more about the single, you know what I'm saying, before we debut this single. Tell me more about the single, like what made you want to push this single, what made you pick this single out of all the songs you got other than Boosie on it?
Well, shit, life's great. It's like, how I put it, I just turned 28 this year.
Okay.
Life's great. I swerving on 28s, meaning riding on 28-inch rims. You know what I mean? Just like how Plies had, your money straight when you're riding on 28s. Yeah. My life great riding on 28s, so take one of my youngest, put him on the song, and all that Boosie put him on the song and shit. That's what we come up with. Life's great. Like shit, you wake up every day, your life should be great. You ain't got no problems. That's that. Even if you got problems, you woke up this morning. Life's great. You know what I mean? You got people who ain't make it. I got a lot of people who ain't make it. You know what I mean? So
that's real.
That's what that about.
What where can the people find you on social media? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. They need all that. They need to find. Where can they find you at?
www.fastcash843.com. Fast_cash_bad_ass_ on Instagram. D'Angelo Ravenel on Facebook. Fast Cash Badass on Twitter. And Fast Cash 843 on Snapchat. Yeah.
That's Fast Cash information, man. Y'all looking for him. That's his information. We about to debut this single. Fast Cash, matter of fact, bringing this single for everybody so they can know where to find this.
And Life's Great on iTunes. Can't forget about that. On iTunes, ringtone single and the single itself. Right now.
Baby Dolph, Boosie, Fast Cash. We about to do it right here, Streetz 1033.
On them 20
just money. How much can I make? Life's great and I swerving on your dumb ass.